In this video I'm gonna teach you a quick technique to morph anything in After Effects. You can download the project file in the description down below. Making a new tutorial for each day of the year, day 37 of 365. Let's start by morphing some text. So I'm gonna add a text layer here, morphing, center it, duplicate, change the text to anything. We already have these two layers, morphing and anything, and let's morph this text to this text. Let's animate the opacity. So for the first layer, morphing, make a keyframe for opacity here at the beginning to 100%, go to the first second, and let's decrease this to 0. Now go to the other text, make a keyframe for opacity in the beginning, set to 0, go to the end and increase to 100. We will have this little animation, and now let's add the morph effect. So add a adjustment layer pressing Ctrl Alt Y, and we're going to add a Gaussian blur. There you go. So now we have to make a keyframe for blurriness. Let's see all the keyframes. At the beginning set to 0, go to the first second and make another keyframe to 0 too. Now go to the middle of those keyframes and let's increase the blurriness. So to don't have this cut off at the border, we have to uncheck this box. There you go. Now you can increase it to something like 50 or like that. And now to make the morphing work, we have to add a levels effect. Change the channel here to alpha, go to the keyframe of the middle, and now bring these arrows close together and you will see they'll start like morph. So we have this effect. If we put these arrows more to the left side, this will be like thicker, and if we put this at the right side, it will be like thinner. So bring it wherever you want to bring this. Also, don't put this too close together because the layer will start to have like these sharp edges. So bring this a little farther away from each other. Like that is good. So we already have this morphing. Grab all the keyframes, the opacity and the blurriness, and ease with F9. So now we have this. You can also adjust the timing of this animation. So press U to see all the keyframes and grab all the keyframes and hold Alt while dragging the keyframes. And this way the animation will take longer. We almost have the effect done. Now we have to add a little thing to improve this effect, that it will be a turbulent displace. So first of all, let's decrease the size a little bit because we don't need this to be too big, something like 20 or 30. And we have to animate the amount. So make a keyframe for amount here at the beginning and set to 0. Press U to see all the keyframes. Make another keyframe at the end with 0. And here at the middle, you can increase the amount of turbulence, something around 50. This is all the keyframes, and we have this. To add a little bit of motion to this turbulent displace, go here to evolution and I'll click the stopwatch. Type time asterisk 250 and it will have more motion. You can see clearly the motion if we increase this to a higher value like 1000, and you can see that. I will recommend you to keep this below 300. So we already have the effect complete, but if you go closer, you will see this, like the edge are like too sharp. So to fix this, we can add a roughen edges to the adjustment layer and decrease the fractal influence to 0 to not have distortion, and this will make the edges smoother. But this also round the corners, so if you don't want the corners to be too rounded, you can decrease here the border, but the edge will be sharp again, so you have to decrease the edge sharpness. And there you have it. You can compare by showing and hiding the adjustment layer. Let's also rename this adjustment layer to morph effect. Now we already have this quick morphing effect. If you want to keep morphing, I'm gonna add here my logo to morph the text layer to my logo. And to morph this to another element, we have to go to the adjustment layer, press U to see all the keyframes, copy all the keyframes, move the time indicator here at the last keyframes, and paste with Ctrl V. Let me hide this. Now go to the opacity keyframes of this text, move here to the end, and set the opacity to 0. Now I'm gonna grab my logo, let's show it, and make a keyframe for opacity. It will start from 0 to 100. Easy is the keyframes, and let's preview. Let's also morph my logo to the Google logo. So I'm gonna grab all these keyframes, copy, paste them. Now go to the opacity of my logo, go here to the end, set to 0, and now let's bring the Google logo. Put this here and animate the opacity. So make a keyframe, let's start from 0 and go to 100. Let's preview. Oh, the logo is too big. Let me resize this. And there we have it. Let's try to make a loop. So let's grab the first layer, the morphing text, and let's bring this up, move it here, duplicate these keyframes one more time, bring the opacity of the Google logo to 0, and the morphing text from 0 to 100. Let's trim the work area with N. Now let's preview. So we already have this morphing. If you want to add a background, add a solid layer with Ctrl Y, move it to the background, and you will see the effect not longer work. So to fix this, we have to select all the layers except for the background and pre-compose them with Ctrl-Shift-C. Let's name the composition morph animation, and now you'll see it works again. I'm gonna change the background, and there you have it. You can download this project file in the description down below. I'm gonna see you in the next tutorial. See ya.